Welcome back to another Movie Monday. I'm your host, BearElliott, and this is Bear With Me. Every Monday, well, usually more than just Monday, because I love movies. I'm a movie whore. I don't know if that's really, politically correct, but I'm a whore when it comes to movies and other things. But today we are going to dive into a hunk of a movie. The Huntsman, The Winter War. I think it's war. I don't think it's wars because I don't think there was more than one. But this stars none other than Chris Hemsworth, the mighty, mighty Thor. What a huge hammer he wields. Or wields? He has. I don't know exactly. Wields? I think it's wields. I'm not an English major. I just happen to do YouTube videos. Not for a living. But The Huntsman. Saw this weekend. Just opened. And I have to admit, I went into this, I did not see the first one until just recently, The Snow White and the Huntsman, which is kind of a retelling of the Snow White story. And if you want a review on that, just go find it. It's pretty cheap if you can find it on Blu-ray. I think you can get it at Walmart for like $8. But The Huntsman, it's interesting because this is the first time where I've seen a movie that is a prequel for 2/3 of the movie. And then the rest of the movie is actually a sequel. Picks up basically right after the first one, or at least Snow White and the Huntsman. So in the prequel part, we get to find out a little bit about Eric and his backstory of how he became the Huntsman. It turns out that his family was basically destroyed, and the sister of the Wicked Queen from the Snow White versus the Huntsman, she was, I don't want to give away the spoiler about how it happens to her, but she is the Ice Queen. She's, it's very popular ever since Frozen. It's all about the Ice Queen. The Ice Queen's popping up everywhere. And if you really want to go see a bunch of Ice Queens, just go to any local gay bar. I know, that was a dig. What did they say it is? I don't remember. I'm not up with my drag tech language. But back to the story. So what we get is Eric's backstory of how he fell in love with Sara, and she was also a huntsman who lost her family, and she was adopted by, or adopted as in captured, by the Ice Queen and raised to be a warrior and part of her army. They break the law by falling in love, and they get split up. Sadly, Sarah's killed at the beginning. Is she, though? So Eric gets cast out, and 7 years later, we pick up with the story of what happened after Snow White and the Huntsman. And it's interesting. I really liked how it was pretty seamless. I like that. It's, of course, in movies, you always have the flashbacks and that kind of thing, but I've never had a movie that I can recall that spent so much of its time in the past, and then it picks up at what happened in the sequel. So it's well, I don't know what to call it. It's a prequel sequel. And it's really cool. So Eric has to get the mirror back, the evil mirror that was the Wicked Queen's. Well, it's been gone on the, it's loose. It's out in the world. So he needs to go get it per Snow White and take it to a place where it can be cleansed and removed of all its evil habits, aka the Wicked Queen, whose soul is now trapped inside the mirror. And we also find out about what happened to Sara. Was she actually killed, as Eric assumed? What he saw was what he saw? Or has she been kind of like, well, I don't want to give away any spoilers. I really want you to see this movie. Overall, it's not a bad movie. The only thing I wish that they had spent a little bit more time with, because in the trailer, it really showed a lot of the Wicked Queen. You don't really get her that much in this movie. You just get her very briefly. I also would have liked to, you did get to see a little bit of the Ice Queen, but I really wanted more of her. I was left going, man, she's such a cool character. But what you do get is either this was directed by a man that has homosexual trending, or maybe he's gay, maybe he's not, or a woman. Obviously, it wasn't directed by a woman, or I'd be saying it was directed by a woman. The reason I say this is because you get a lot of crotch bulge, like hammer-sized bulge shots and butt shots. Lots and lots of butt shots. I'm not going to complain about that. That was like a 5 out of 5 paws when it comes to the butt shots and the crotch shots. That was hot. But overall, in regards to The Huntsman, I would give this a 3.5. I think it's a good movie. I don't think it was a stellar movie, but it was definitely entertaining, and it kept me intrigued throughout the whole entire thing, and it did have some twists and turns, which is nice in a sci-fi fantasy movie. You don't really get a lot of that, where it's like you didn't see it coming, and this one you kind of saw it coming, but it was still kind of, ooh, interesting. So yeah, definitely go out and see it. The Huntsman, starring Chris Hemsworth. He's not as cute as my Chris Evans, who will be appearing in Captain Marvel. Well, it's a Marvel movie. Captain America Civil War. I can't wait to see him. And then Chris will be back, of course, for Thor Part 3. And who won't say no to a bunch more Chris's in our lives? So that you've enjoyed this review. So overall, for The Huntsman, I give it a 3.5. And until next time, bye, Cublets!
I could go out in the darkness, see you calling my name. I hear you shouting, hear you calling, but it's not the same. Every word that you are throwing right into my back doesn't matter to me, cause I'm keeping my track. Let me go. Let me go.